everybody. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly show you guys how to do the 3.0 update. So I'm on Google right now, and you can obviously type this into your browser. Google works like that now. So I just typed in Minelab Equinox 3.0 update. I'm going to press return. So, right. And here we go. Google comes up with the Equinox software update right here, 3.0. I'm going to hit that. And then depending on whether you have a Windows or a Mac, you want to hit one or the other. Now what that does is it's downloading it down here in the lower left-hand corner. Some of you might have it download somewhere else on your computer. Right, when that's done downloading, I double click that. And I then come to this screen. I'm going to double click that. Open. And then what it's asking me to do, my detector's plugged in. Just make sure your connections are clean. There's no dirt on the back where your magnetic connector goes. Right? So you got it all connected, and all I do is I just turn on my detector. And it's checking for updates. And it says I'm all caught up with the 3.0 update. So I'm going to turn off my detector again. But I guess I should turn that back on. So if you're not caught up, it's basically going to ask you whether or not you want to update your current version. And I believe you can also downgrade your version, so you can go to other versions. And then, of course, with your detector turned on, you click go and it updates your detector and you're all good to go. Now, the last thing I would say is once you're all updated, it says you're free to unplug. Right? So I'm going to unplug my detector. What I'll do is I'll do a factory reset. Ooh, these magnetic cables are weird. I'll just keep it on there. So to do a factory reset, what you do is instead of just hitting the on button, you want to hold the on button down up here on the upper left-hand corner. Hold it down when you turn your detector on, and you'll see an FP on the screen. And then once you see the FP, you can just let it go, and you're good to go. Now remember, once you do your factory preset, all your previous settings are kaput. So you got to go back and you've got to do all those settings again. So make sure you go back into your settings and, customize your detector to how you had it before. So you don't go along hunting, and if you don't hunt in any iron bias like me, you got iron bias jacked up at like 6 or 8 and you don't realize it. Okay. Awesome. Let's get on to the video. One more thing I wanted to add for you guys, and I don't want to draw this video out too long, but that the Minelab update is curiously more stable, especially in single frequency. I noticed single frequency was hitting smoother on aluminum, which wasn't exactly a good thing, because the single frequency usually gives aluminum away more easily for me. So I'm not totally sure, because I need more hours hunting with it. I was in a place that I've hunted a trillion times before, and I was finding, as you'll see, a ton of good coins. So that blew my mind. I don't know whether it's because of the new stabilization that they've done on the, because they don't really say. They just said we did some stabilization updates and we put a new 4 kilohertz in, right? So who the heck knows what the engineers did, but I was finding a lot of coins in an area that I've pounded with tons of detectors, including this detector. So there's something there. Sometimes it's just simply the angle you change, going at a specific angle, you hit that coin just perfectly. I did go down to recovery speed 1. I was going really painstakingly slow, and I had already cleaned the area out. So these are all factors where you just have to gauge, was it the update or was it me? Who knows? Anyway, enjoy.
Alright guys, I got the new 3.0 all set up on the detector here, and I'm in the 4 kilohertz, the new 4 kilohertz, and I got a signal here. Let's go to 15. And multi. Sweet. There's something else in there too with it, so it's kind of signals a little crappy. But let's dig it, see what it is. Okay, that was just a Clyde dime, so I think that was on edge because that really wasn't that deep at all. I mean, look. So I'm pretty sure this was on edge, and that's why it was kind of, depth meter was a little confused. Anyway, see you on the next one. Man, I should have filmed that one. So this was jumping in multi 4 kilohertz and 15 kilohertz from a silver dime signal down to like the teens. So I feel like there's something else in the hole. I'm going to rescan it, but we got ourselves a wheat penny, and that means I'm still in the right area. So let me rescan this and see what I got. Be right back. Okay, so here's a really similar signal. The wheat penny I just dug was there, and then about 2 feet away, you see the depth meter. So, but if I go to 4, let's go to multi first. It's still showing deep, so I would dig this on any day, right? If multi shows deep and single shows deep and it's that clean of a signal, I'm digging it. But the confusing thing is how it went down so low. So sometimes nickels behave this way. Let's see what Phil, the new 4 kilohertz, has to say. Look at that. Interesting. Back to 15. So it's acting like something really deep. Let's check it out. Okay, so just got it out of the hole right next to Mr. Worm there. Sorry, bud. Looks like a wheat. Yep. It wasn't even as deep as the other one. I'll get all the dates at the end of the video for you guys. That's sweet. That means, you know what? That's only 5 or 6 inches down. That means I could find some silver around here. It wasn't too deep. Let me just check the hole. Yep, we're clean. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay guys, I'm sorry for the weed whacker noise here. You're not going to be able to hear this, so I'm just going to show you the screen. But that's where we dug the wheat penny, right there. Right, and I'm going to, so literally, just an inch away from the coil. And the other wheat penny is there. So now there's obviously some kind of coin spoke here. So I'm hearing something here. I'm going to go to 4 kilohertz. It looks good on the screen, but it's really choppy in my ears. It's got a lot of iron. Start the multi. Okay. Oops, you didn't see that. See how that number cut way down? I think it's gonna be another wheat penny. Let's check it out. No, actually that was a nail, and 15 kilohertz actually sounded the worst on it. Multi sounded a little bit better, and 4 kilohertz sounded the best on it. Let me rescan the hole. I honestly can't believe this, but right below that nail we just dug out, we got a wheat penny. I mean, you guys saw the numbers, and I've got the 15-inch coil on. No doubt. Looks like 1920s maybe. That was pretty darn deep. Alright, let me rescan the hole one more time and then we'll get on with it. Okay, so I found another one of these jumpy wheat penny signals. Let's check it out. Let's go to let's go to 4 kilohertz. Boy, that makes it sound good, doesn't it? Uh, 15 kilohertz. That 2830 looks real good, didn't it? So let's check this out. All right, let's do a live dig. Just gonna pop that out. All right, we got the dirt ball. There we go. Ooh, Indian head. Wow. Jesus. 1893. Ah, it's already decomposing in my hand. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Why can't I find silver in this freaking park? I've found so many wheat pennies today. And if this were a silver, I would be crapping myself right now. Alright, I'll take it. I'm happy with that, though. We got a live dig, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll rescan this hole. I'm going to just grid this whole area off. Let's have some fun. Of course, there's a leaf blower here again. Anyway, so I got this great target here. Let's take a look. I'm in multi-frequency. Okay, now let's go to 4 kilohertz, the new frequency on the Equinox. $15 kilohertz. So it's acting like a wheat penny again, pretty jumpy instead of all consistent high numbers, but There's a lot of crap in this ground, so who the heck knows. Let's take a look. Holy cow, that was another Indian head. 1905. See if I can get that to focus for you guys. Sometimes it's better if I hold it in my hand. GoPros can't focus for anything. I mean, at least I don't know how to do it. Man, that thing is... I don't know about Oregon soil, just wheat pennies and Indian heads just start to fall apart the second they come out of the soil, but I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can find some 1800 silver. See you on the next one. Okay, so I got a textbook silver dime signal here. I could be totally kicking myself with this one, but let's take a look. And the difference is all the cloud dimes I dig are usually 3 arrows down. And you can hear how faint that sounds compared to the Indian heads and wheat pennies we dug. It's sticking to the higher numbers above 27. Textbook 25, 26, 27. Let's check out the new 4 kilohertz. Really stable. You can see how high it's reporting, and then if I go to 15, again, super stable. So plug these dreadful headphones in, and let's go ahead and dig this. Man, that was another wheat penny. I can't believe it. That sounded so much like a dime. Yep. Alright, I'll get the date on that for you guys later, and I'll keep searching for the elusive silver. See you on the next one. Got a super faint signal here. It's hitting good in multi and 15. Let's check 4 kilohertz. Sounds great. So what I'm thinking is I'm hearing something else on the top of the soil. I think there's a little piece of tin foil on the top of the soil. But the good signal's still coming through, so let's dig this and check it out. I can't tell if this is another Indian head or if it's another wheat penny. Just can't tell if I'm seeing the stuff on the back is Indian head or not, and the stuff on the front is just too crusted, but it's definitely one or the other. It's not modern. And that was, well, that was 8 inches, 8.5 inches down. So just check my hole. Yeah, nothing else in there with it. Yeah, so dang, that was a squeaker too. So 8.5 inches in this soil, dry. That's the cutoff. Okay guys, see you on the next one. Alright, we got another signal here. Let's go to 4 kilohertz. Not bad. Let's go to 15. So it's acting just like all the wheat pennies and the Indian heads we've dug so far. Let's dig it and see what we got. See you in a bit. Another weedy. It's probably only 4 or 5 inches down, so I don't understand why the heck there's so many weedies here. I'm going to call this the Weedy Park because all throughout this park that's mostly what I've dug. I've dug a few good silvers, but I mean just alright, see you on the next one. Okay, got a good signal. Let's start in 15 kilohertz here. Multi. Four kilohertz. This sounds pretty good, huh? Okay, let's dig this, see what it is. Man, whatever this is, it's totally wiped. It feels like a piece of aluminum. There was a token or a pendant. Probably a token, I'm guessing. I might be able to read something on it once I clean it up. But man, was that thing deep. Look at this. Full pinpointer. Yep. Okay. See you on the next one. Wow, I wish I had filmed this one. This thing was, I don't know, 8.5 inches deep. I mean, it just was the teeniest little squeak. It's a wheat penny. Oops. And I just went out on a whim. I mean, it was a repeatable squeak back and forth. I have no idea I would ever find some silver in here. I mean, if I'm struggling finding stuff this size, oops, then silver is not that easy, but I'm gonna keep trying. Hopefully I find some big silver. All right, catch you on the next one. Okay, I got a good signal here. Sorry for the glare, guys and gals. Let's see. We're in multi. Nice, right? Let's go to 4 kilohertz, see what it sounds like. There we go, this sounds good. 15. Back to multi. Just for kicks, let's go to Park 1. My settings are all off in Park 1, so let me get down to the right settings real quick, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay, 5-tone. Good, okay, let's see what it sounds like. Okay, so that's multi, 4 kilohertz. 4 kilohertz Park 1 versus 4 kilohertz Park 2. Sounds about the same. at this. Take a guess what that was. Yep. Another wheat penny. To get all the dates on these, some of these are just going to be done, but good news was it was deep, about 8.5 inches. So yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers. Well, I honestly can't explain this, guys. I've been over this park, I can't even count how many times with how many detectors along this same exact path, including with this detector, with this coil. So I don't know if it's the new update. I am hunting on recovery speed 1 with like 0 discrimination whatsoever, but I usually hunt on just recovery speed 2, so that shouldn't make any difference. Let me show you what I mean here, because I gotta. I mean, look at those depth bars. We're in multi right now. Now, 4 kilohertz. Let's take a look at the new 4 kilohertz. It's a little chattery. It's just fine. 15 kilohertz. Multi. Just for kicks. Park 1. Ooh. Park 1, 4 kilohertz seems to be a little cleaner. 15. That's messier. And multi. That sounds nice and clean. Okay, let's do this. Haven't even looked at it, guys. I see a green stain. Let's do a little live dig here. I didn't scratch it. I thought I saw a green stain. Yeah. Okay. It's out of the hole. Aha. There it is. Weedy. Yep, no memorial on that sucker. So, dang, how deep was that? That was pretty dang deep. So, live dig. Alright, cheers.
Hey everybody, so we've got the wrap up here. I did a little test with the 4 kilohertz, the new 3.0 update. I'm just trying to think about what I thought of it. I don't think I would hunt in it as my go-to frequency, although it was really promising. and I'll definitely cross-test with it. One thing I did notice when I cross-tested with it, which I didn't show you guys, is that it was the only frequency out of all of them, including multi, which saw pull tabs. It hit pull tabs and kind of sporadic VDIs. So that doesn't mean a lot, because if you're searching for gold, you're going to dig out all the aluminum signals, or most of them. I have a couple tricks that help me give away some aluminum, which are in my other videos, but most of the time I end up still digging tricky aluminum pieces that have been flattened up and stuff. But let's take a look at our finds here. So that specific area that I was in, there must be something in the soil, because all of my wheat pennies, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wheat pennies and 2 Indian heads, the wheat pennies are just totaled. I mean, you can see the 1 cent and the obviously the wheat stalks on the back of them, but I don't think I could get a date off a single penny, because you can just see how totaled they are. They must put some sort of fertilizer or something in that soil, or weed killer, which just destroys them. And luckily Indian heads are a little more less susceptible to whatever they were doing to the soil. This one's 1893 Indian head, and you can see it's just falling apart. And this one is 1905. So I also found a couple other doodads, like this is actually a zoo penny with a bat on it. That's from the Oregon Zoo that's been flattened out. This is a little cup. If you can see that, it was part of a charm bracelet, because in the same hole found this thing, and it had some leather coming off of the end of it. And it was obvious that this little hoop here had some string in it as well, and these were strung along some kind of little charm bracelet or something. Totally junk, obviously. This thing I found super deep. I can see just some faint detail on it, but honestly I can't get any kind of words or writing off of it. It's aluminum. I'm guessing it was some sort of token. I wanted to show you guys this. I used this brush. I'm pretty sure I got this in a 3-pack at Ace Hardware. This thing is killer for cleaning off coins. Aquachigar talks about scraping once the coin is dry, obviously you want to wait till it dries out, your copper coins off with your fingernail, and then he adds a little bit of like face grease or grease from your ear or something to preserve them a little bit. But this guy is, I feel like, better than the fingernail, and or just as good. I don't want to say better, but I just take it and I just eat it. Just like when you brush your teeth, you don't dig your toothbrush into your teeth. You'll just destroy your gums if you do that, but you just give it a nice little brush, and it does a bang-up job on all my copper coins. Unfortunately, with these ones, these were just destined to be totaled, so I couldn't clean those up so well for you guys. But anyway, that's the roundup. Very happy with that. Wish I'd gotten you guys a silver, but I'll try for the next one. Alright, see you on the next hunt.